Harrowing scene as Canadian cries for his dead wife at early morning accident in Kanchanaburi. Death again highlights the danger of Thailand's roads for foreigners including pedestrians, car drivers, motorcyclists and bicyclists due to reckless driving and a lack of the same sense of care and caution that is seen in other countries, making Thailand's roads the ninth most deadly in the world. Police officers in Kanchanaburi were greeted with a harrowing scene early on Saturday morning when they arrived to find a 50-year-old man crying over the shocking demise of his wife minutes earlier after the pair decided to take an early bicycle ride from a nearby resort. The woman was hit by a pickup driver traveling at speed who failed to stop on time after honking at the woman as she cycled her bike across the road behind her husband. Police at the scene with 50-year-old Canadian Joseph Michael Scott on Saturday morning after his 49-year-old wife was killed tragically in a freak road traffic accident when a pickup driver, traveling at speed, hit Mrs. Maureen Scott as she cycled after her husband while crossing the road near a resort they were staying at in Kanchanaburi. Police in the center of Kanchanaburi have arrested a 23-year-old pickup driver following a road traffic fatality on Saturday morning in the center of Kanchanaburi in which a female foreign tourist lost her life. Police at Kanchanaburi City Police Station led by Police Lieutenant Colonel Charat Chananan responded to reports of a fatal incident near a resort in the sub-district of the Makam near Wat Khao Pharangban. Canadian found weeping by his wife's body. The policeman, a deputy inspector in the city, arrived on the scene as well as volunteer emergency services and doctors on call from Phan Phayua Sanya Hospital nearby. At the roadside, Police Lieutenant Colonel Charat found a Canadian man weeping next to the body of a woman who was lying on her back. He noted debris and the mangled wreckage of a bicycle nearby as well as the vehicle driven by a 23-year-old Thai man. The deceased woman was identified by police as 49-year-old Mrs. Maureen Scott, a Canadian tourist and the wife of 50-year-old Mr. Joseph Michael Scott from Canada. 49-year-old woman, cycling after her husband, was crossing the road when hit at speed by the pickup. The couple had been out early on Saturday morning on a bicycle ride and Mr. Scott had crossed the road ahead of his wife who followed after. However, before she reached the other side of the road, she was hit by a pickup truck driven in a straight line which was traveling at speed. Police provisionally interviewed the 23-year-old driver of the vehicle who was named as Mr. Chaiwat at the scene. He admitted to officers that he had been driving at speed and said he had, first of all, seen the Canadian man crossing the road on his bike. He later saw the Canadian woman begin to cross the road on her bicycle and honked to warn her that it was dangerous. Expected the woman not to cross after he honked at her while traveling at speed, could not stop on time and hit the Canadian, killing her instantly. However, the woman did not stop and when he attempted to brake with his vehicle it was too late to avoid colliding with Ms. Maureen who was killed instantaneously when she was hit by the pickup truck at speed. Police provisionally detained the driver of the pickup and set about conducting a detailed examination of the accident scene and looking for any eyewitnesses to the accident. The Saturday morning tragic death of the Canadian woman is quite similar to the recent death of 26-year-old French woman, Camille Jean Gavadon, in Ayutthaya on May 24 last as she also crossed a busy Thai road and junction in the company of her newfound holiday friend, 24-year-old American Ms. Taraniko Skuri. Similar Ayutthaya road crossing accident on May 24 which took place in the evening leaving a French woman dead by the road and her friend in tears. That accident took place, however, in the evening as the French woman, riding a bicycle, tried to negotiate a zebra crossing and became confused over traffic light signals. Ms. Camille was hit by a white Toyota Altis car. The accident occurred as both women were returning to their guest house after dinner in the historic city. The driver of the car, 42-year-old Saithapana Kumsafa, who was also traveling at speed tried to brake or reduce speed but hit one of the female tourists, unfortunately, taking her life. PM sets target of 0 lives lost in Thailand by 2050 with a 2/3 reduction in fatalities by 2027. The death of the young woman came on the same day as Prime Minister Prat Chan-o-cha gave a speech in Bangkok saying that Thailand aimed to eliminate all road traffic accidents by 2050 by adapting a successful Swedish model used in the 1990s. Thailand's roads are the 9th most dangerous. This latest road traffic death on Saturday morning highlights the singular danger of Thailand's roads, particularly to foreigners who are often unaware of the lack of regard for road safety among motorists in the kingdom when it comes to other drivers, those on bicycles and pedestrians. Policeman jailed, sacked from the force over death of young doctor at a zebra crossing in Bangkok. Police and road safety campaigners have identified this culture as the key reason that leaves Thailand as the 9th most dangerous country in the world according to the World Health Organization, WHO, because of road deaths and injuries, a situation that has shown some improvement from 2018 when the kingdom was arguably the most dangerous on earth, or second only to then war-torn Libya. Young policeman jailed for killing a talented young doctor at a busy Bangkok crossing in January, sparking debate on road safety culture and lack of care. In April, a junior 21-year-old policeman in Bangkok was jailed by Thailand's criminal court for mowing down a young ophthalmologist or eye doctor, Dr. Waraluk Supawatjaryako, on a busy zebra crossing and pedestrian intersection in the center of Bangkok. The young policeman was riding a motorbike at speed while carrying out official business on January 21 last. That case sparked outrage in the capital city and a discussion focused on the dangers of road crossings in Thailand and the need to improve road safety standards by adopting and encouraging a new culture of caring and road safety.